The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors. Any content provided by our bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, municipality, individual, or anyone or anything.
He's a surgeon. He's a 100-ton boat captain. He's a lieutenant on Seaside Heights Beach Patrol in New Jersey. He's a member of the Coast Guard Auxiliary. He's Dr. Michael Kachmar. Need answers to your medical questions? We have them. Listen in to hear latest on medical topics related to all that and more.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Michael Kachmar. Welcome to Scrubbing Up with Dr. Michael Kachmar. This just came out December 21st. So it says 8 teenage girls charged with second-degree murder in fatal stabbing of Toronto man. So you can't have guns in Canada. They're just trying to outlaw them like big time right now. Same thing like in New Jersey. But so you think they're going to outlaw knives now? What do you think? You can only have one knife per person to cut a steak.
We have answered the definitive question: how many girls does it take to take down a guy from Toronto? It's 8, folks.
Well, this is interesting here. Yeah. I think this is an interesting thing here. It says here, 8 teenage girls were charged with murder Tuesday in the stabbing death of a 59-year-old Toronto man in what police are calling a swarming attack.
Swarming attack?
Yeah. Now, if he had a Sig Sauer P226, or even a smaller gun, say a PPK Walker.
Sure.
Yeah, but he would only see on well, you can
Walter PPK. Is that what you're saying?
Well, then again, you could have 10 rounds. You could have not,
and you might be James Bond.
Tracking spike higher than the 2020 levels in cities across the country. Perfect storm. And people. Here's the thing about carjacking. A lot of these kids come up with a gun, and they put it in your face, and they steal your car.
Well, I remember shortly after these carjackings were reported back in the day, then they were hiding underneath your car, and they would like cut your Achilles heel or something. You're down. They can roll out and take your car or do whatever they want with you. I mean, if there's a will, there's a Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Well, here's where I just want to make a point. Listen to this. This is what I want to give people a warning for the holidays.
Yeah.
Carjacking in such cities as Philadelphia, Chicago, Washington, and Baltimore have skyrocketed in recent years, with all the cities continuing to see an upward, spiral. What's happened here is not normal, and we don't want anyone for a minute to begin to normalize this. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw warned in January of this year. That's a funny name, Outlaw. I wouldn't go to Philly. I wouldn't go to Chicago. I wouldn't go to. I was in Washington, but you stay really close to where you want to be. It's just another little thing that
if you're going out to your cars, you're shopping at the mall, say last minute Christmas shopping, and then you're walking through the parking lot to get to your car. You might be even pressing that button to hear your car beep, and that's how you're going to locate it. But I used to think about all this stuff that was happening, the carjacking and people hiding under. Just a tip for everybody that's out there shopping, especially the ladies. Take a wide berth and look underneath your car before you approach it. See that there's nobody around ducking and hiding. I mean, take a wide berth before you do that. And, it could just save your life.
Well, if you could, we should pass a law in New Jersey where you could carry a gun and protect yourself. That would be a nice way too.
That would be grand, but we don't live in that kind of world, Mike.
So here's what I want you to see. This is really why I bring this up. Carjacking is not new, but here is what's really disturbing. The disturbing trend of the youth rather than adults carrying out the crimes has also left local leaders in cities disturbed. Just last month in Detroit, an 11-year-old was arrested for allegedly working with other youths to carry out carjackings. In Philadelphia earlier this year, a 12-year-old boy and 2 teenagers were arrested for allegedly beating an elderly man to death in 2021 during a carjack. In Chicago, another 11-year-old boy was arrested in July for attempting armed carjacking. What I'm saying is what are we doing in this? I mean, our kids, this is my theme here. We're giving these kids, they can get an abortion on demand, they can smoke dope, M21, cops can't tell anything about their parents. A lot of this crime is young people. The murders, I mean, you're getting 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old kids killing people, jacking cars, drug overdoses. Are we sick in this country?
No,
Come on.
Yeah, we are. I mean, I was looking